Coming up tonight on the Ministry of Dude.
What, are we going to talk about sucking
Well, I'm not going to talk about it. Somebody else will, though.
Nick, if he was wearing his underwear, then how do you remember his penis?
Nick, Tukey here from Tukey Soup. First time, long time, hacka hacka.
Hi.
Can you tell us whether or not Aaron does in fact know what your cum tastes like?
Yes, he does.
What?
Let me explain.
No further questions.
No!
Tukey's out.
I'm not going to tell that story today. That story's not as, like, okay, so people have...
Let him in talk.
Nick, Tukey again from Tukey Soup. Thank you for answering my last question. When Aaron sampled such nourishments, did he get it directly from the tap, or did it come from a third-party receptacle from like a cup holder or something like that?
Good follow.
talk about sucking
Well, I'm not going to talk about it. Somebody else will, though. So over the weekend, Carl from Who Are These Podcasts and Patrick Melton from Nobody Likes Onions and the Puppet Man Tukey all got together to discuss some leaks from Aaron Imholte. And, well,
Get it? Leaks.
Nick Rekieta decided to call in. And they had some questions for him. And Tukey, the puppet, Tukey, the puppet, I think, probably had the hardest pressing of all the questions.
Tukey in the ass.
Oh my God! I can't wait. I can't wait. There's so much. So many stories.
Tell us about the button. When you guys were playing Naked Twister, what would hang lower, Aaron's dick or the women's labia?
No, he is exceptionally insecure and could not be naked.
I like Tukey's little backdrop there, but the sizing really bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
That's
like
a tiny ass microphone.
No,
Yeah,
Tukey just needs to be
buddy.
smaller. Tukey just needs to be smaller.
Ooh, Tukey.
Show
He
it.
couldn't.
He's
He
a
wouldn't
never
do it.
nude.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, like, he's the only guy standing there in a pair of underwear. I'm like, you still wear those? What's wrong with you? And then it's like we're playing strip twister, and how do you not end up naked? Like,
That's the point.
that's the goal.
Because there's another man present. I mean, I wouldn't be playing strip twister if another man was involved to begin with.
Oh, like
Yeah,
you
right.
want,
That's how you win.
want to
Right.
lose. I remember bowling over the women multiple times and going, "Ha! Take off your clothes."
Nick, if he was wearing his underwear, then how do you remember his penis?
Look, that wasn't the only time I was around him. It was
By the
just
way-
that time.
Nick, Tukey here from Tukey Soup. First time, long time, hacka hacka.
Hi.
Can you tell us whether or not Aaron does in fact know what your cum tastes like?
Yes, he does.
What? Dude,
Don't gay your shit.
how? Why? What the fuck?
Let me explain. For that, the vessel for that exchange was probably one of the ladies.
He was
Good.
he was sucking it out of the fucking used condoms on the floor
Yeah, I just
because he's a
Well,
fucking vampire person.
Oh, this is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Man,
No! Oh my
I don't even know how my own tastes like.
I know people try to gaslight you.
No,
Haven't you
fuck.
tasted your own?
No,
I have
I'm not
never had
gay.
the urge to taste my own.
Never.
Ever.
Not ever.
Also,
That's
like-
like That's like the old like, hey, you know that if your hand is bigger than your face, you have AIDS. You gotta try it.
Yeah, it's what it.
Slap
It's a fucking trap.
Way.
No further questions.
No.
Tuki's out.
I'm not going to tell that story today. That story's not as like okay. So people have.
Let him in talk.
We shouldn't know this. Why do we know this?
People have speculated on what that story is, and the real story is both better and worse. And I will tell it. Like I will do it when it's appropriate. I won't do it today. I'm sorry. I'm
Just
not trying
do
to
it.
listen. I'm not trying to be a cockhole. Let me say
A
that.
cockhold?
Just like holding cocks.
I think that was a
Cockhold.
Freudian slip.
I only got two hands,
Aaron
brother.
has been-
That's all I can hold.
Aaron has been trying to get me arrested for witness intimidation like a fucking bitch. I've never said
Oh, shit.
anything that should suggest that Aaron
Oh,
should
that's
stop
new.
talking. I've never done anything to prevent it. I've sat there and let this man fucking disparage, defame me, my wife, and my girlfriend for fucking
My wife.
6
Me, my wife, and my,
My wife
girlfriend.
and my
months without saying a goddamn word about it for real. I've bitched about it and grumbled a couple times, but Jesus Christ, I have been remarkably constrained because I can't act in any way that would prevent him from potentially being a state witness. I don't want to prevent him from being a state witness. If that dumb fucker wants to get on the stand and talk, that'll be great because I know what he actually said to the cops and I know what he said to you guys and I know they're different. And the funny thing is, you dumb motherfucker, I have the recordings because that's how court works. So I can prove all this eventually. But I'm going to wait till the whole process is done so you can't accuse me of somehow intimidating you, you little bitch. I'm just going to go ahead and fucking nuke you from the orbit when it doesn't legally matter and it just ruins your career and your life. Fuck you.
So you're not fond of him?
No.
So
He's
I
not
have a
intimidating
question.
him. He's just gonna nuke him
Oh,
from
Chuck
orbit.
Norris
All right,
gun
guys, we're gonna
clubs
bring out
and
Aaron.
he hates
Aaron
Nick.
is hitting
Hey,
on
what's
him.
up?
Can you imagine?
Here's the thing. I'm not.
I mean, I'm not that fond of Nick either, but I don't.
Oh, they're all fucking terrible.
Yeah, they're all terrible.
But I fucking hate Aaron so much more. Like I let everything else go. I don't care no more.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if
I'm
his
not gonna
kids
do
were
it to-
starving and they had dirty clothes.
To stop him from talking. I don't want to stop him from talking. Fuck
Right.
him. Talk all he wants. Talk to the state. If you need to testify, oh my God, please do. Please get on that witness stand if you need to, my friend. It'll be cathartic for you, I'm sure, to be put under oath and to be cross-examined by my attorney who's talked to me.
What?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are Aaron's ass imprints still in the cuck chair in your room?
Wow, Carl. Wow.
What a stupid
How
ass.
low, Carl? How low? He was your friend.
No.
You actually think there's a cuck chair?
Dude,
That chair is for putting on your shoes.
I don't have a cuck chair in my room.
He
Oh, you
sat
got-
on the
you got
floor.
rid of it.
He sat on the
Automate.
He
floor.
has a cock swing.
No,
So you
I
Cuck
don't-
swing.
Sick ass swing.
Their sex swing just look like a kid's swing. That's Aaron has something to do.
I don't know what you guys do, but like the whole cuckold thing takes a whole lot of people's consent,
Yeah.
and one of them is the person doing the fucking.
Not if half of them are drugged.
I don't want some weirdo watching me have sex with anybody. Like, no, that's not true. I want plenty of weirdos to watch me have sex with people. I'm kind of an exhibitionist. I don't mind fucking in public as long as it's appropriate. But here's the thing.
Hell
I
yeah,
don't
brother.
want some weirdo sitting there going like jerking off to it. I don't want that. I just want to incidentally be seen fucking like a normal degenerate.
He probably wasn't jerking off. He was probably refreshing PayPal.
Yeah, if he was doing that, he'd definitely.
It's pretty sad when Meltons get all the best singers. God, it really just shows how much of a cornball fucking Carl is.
Really wasn't
I
drinking.
like Carl, but he's a cornball.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's an out of
can you
touch
speak
Gen
to any
Xer.
of the Aaron?
I have the
said
few
a
clips I
lot of-
watched. I haven't had a single giggle from this fucking show. And I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know
I
what the
can't
other
stand
people are
Carl.
in this fucking show. They're completely unfunny. Is that the fucking? How dare he make fun of Sterling John?
Like Kayla was his soulmate and a beautiful girl. He wanted to get her out of there and away from you.
She
Is
was
any
a
of that
beautiful
legit?
girl.
Is any of that legit? Like they were in love with each other, and
wanted to
he made
save
her make noises you never could.
Holy Christ, no, not that one. No, so it's not my story to tell. It never has been. Lady Raggets, for whatever there is, she's not a person who really likes being out there in public. She's tried to stay off the internet since about 2022 because the internet really kind of fucking was rude to her when she was nice to it.
What?
And that's a shame. Like I don't know why they did that, but some people did. It's just how it goes. So she's been off the internet, and people are now like, why won't she talk in public? It's like, well, she doesn't want to talk because one, you people are ravenous and horrible, and two, like this is her private life that got non-consensually broadcast to the world. She didn't want any of this. None of this is supposed to be for anyone. So I'm not going to
What
tell
about
those stories.
The hot tub
about it.
stream at the end of 2023.
She hated it, man. She didn't want to do that.
Nick Tukey again from Tukey Soup. Thank you for asking, answering my last question. I do have another question. When Aaron sampled such nourishments, did he get it directly from
Tukey is way funnier than all these guys.
the tap, or did it come from a third-party receptacle from like a cup holder or something like that?
That's it.
It's a good follow-up question. No, his lips have never been in proximity to my penis.
Oh no! Fantastic. I don't
Oh no!
I heard you say that during all this, you not only have a wife, but you also have a girlfriend. So Tukey wanted to congratulate you on having a girlfriend through these difficult times. That is fantastic.
Thanks.
Nick, somebody wants to know. You don't have to answer anything you don't want to. Obviously, what's the backstory with Alyssa clips?
People should go ahead and just. People should go.
So this is the clipper
Dude,
that I said we were going to
ask-
learn some
Yeah,
interesting
that's a-
information about. I wanted to get you guys' take on this, okay? Because he's a,
Sure, but like that's a long ass story, and they're gonna give it for like $1.99.
right,
Shut up, fucking losers. But
right.
anyway, let me ask you something. How long
I'd give
ago was
longer
this?
stories
Because-
for $1.99. Streamlabs.com.
Yeah, but we're losers. We got nothing over
Hey,
here.
I'm not a loser. I'm a winner.
By the way, guys,
sometimes.
if you wanna know any story, I don't know, something. Stop being
I'll tell you about the time I shit
broadcast.
myself. One of the times. You ever cough so hard you shit yourself? I've done that before.
Go ahead and research Alyssa on there.
It was the red stuff. It was always
I
red.
also once, while I was fat, leaned up and shat myself, and that's how I know that's how that black guy does it.
Okay, no. What I was gonna ask
Put that
is,
pressure on the stomach, and that shit just.
I don't know how long ago this was. How's the situation? Because I think Ray was posting something about Twitter and April going crazy on Twitter and be like, "Can you
Dude,
have me
April
back?"
has been like, she's gone full manic on Twitter.
But right, like status is she's still out of the relationship.
Yeah, and she's tweeting at Rekieta nonstop. And tweeting at everyone Rekieta knows nonstop. And just writing tweets to him that should not be public.
Yeah, I saw one or two of them and were like,
Yeah,
I guess it's entertaining
it's getting pretty fucked
for
up.
us.
Your own. I don't need to say much of anything, but just start looking into Alyssa, and you'll find a very, very interesting story and very, very interesting circumstances. Also, hey, you bitch, why'd you send a bunch of nudes to a bunch of sad guys who really were looking for women and then extract money from them? Why did you do that? That's really fucking dishonest and disingenuous. You met those guys. You know, half of them are borderline autistic. They're socially awkward. So when some dopey chick on the internet starts sending nudes to try and steal money from them, that's really shitty to do, you fucking bitch. I wish I would have known you were doing that in my Discord server sooner. I would have thrown you out so you could have bitched about it and cried to everybody just like you did when you ran a GoFundMe to try and get a keyboard or whatever. Oh my God.
GoFundMe for a keyboard, like a computer keyboard. That's like $10.
Musical keyboard.
Wow, dude, Alyssa Clips was catfishing people.
Yes.
I guess it's more like more like simp fishing, where she's like getting them to simp for her so she can extract cashola from them, much like an OnlyFans whore would do.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans whore. It's pretty fucked up. Alyssa Clips, care to comment?
Hopefully cancer does the work that God wants soon.
All right, we're out of time. Nick, can we please
Let me tell
shout
you.
out to Legal Bites?
Alyssa Clips ain't no kitty did.
True.
Hey, Legal Bites, you're the least snaky of all of these fucking losers. How is that for a surprise of 2024?
Oh God. I don't think there's any more
Yeah.
questions here. I just want to ask you kind of like what's next for you. I obviously like
And
haven't
also,
seen anything.
again, even though I hate Nick, he's still above all of those fucking gay ass law to dumbass lawyers that rose on his.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. They've turned out to be some really fucking questionable individuals.
Yeah, lawyers.
They're
you know,
lawyers. How did anybody
Yeah.
get surprised by this?
I guess not surprised. I'm just like, damn.
It's flirty.
Well, why
It's
does it
flirty.
always have to go that way, man? Every
Because okay. It's like in business, right? Who's always going to be the
Is it?
top businessmen? People who are nearly psychotic.
Yeah.
Same thing in entertainment. The top ones are always huge assholes because they're willing to step on other people to get up in the fucking echelons.
So you guys.
And
can
what I'm
see
trying to
that-
say is we need to be more assholes. We need to start stepping on people, Kyle.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say like, you know, guys, when you look at us, when you look at this show and you see like our failing numbers and like, at least you know we're good people.
Yeah, that's what the tanking numbers always mean.
We're fucking honest.
We're good people. That's why nobody watches.
I mean, it's too much work, man. I don't give a shit about these people. Like, I'm not gonna listen to and. It's very womany.
Right.
I think it's funny.
It
but
would be
I'm not gonna-
hilarious. It'd be hilarious if like Ray and Kyle went full digital influencer.
No, I couldn't, dude. It sounds
Kyle starts a
mentally
TikTok.
exhausting.
Kyle starts a fucking TikTok.
Doing dances, vlogs.
Yeah, Ray starts a farming
Hey guys,
Instagram.
Kyle here. I just woke up and now I want you guys to know that follow me on Instagram.
I want to watch Ray set up a camera to do a farming vlog.
Dude, I've thought about it, and I was just like, no, this is fucking gay.
Ray's gonna start a live streaming playing Farming Simulator.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
good.
that, but yeah, I'm not gonna. I really did. I thought about it. I was like, yeah, man, we can make a gardening fucking. We got all this shit. We can do that. I'm like, no, I can't do it. And I don't want to be famous. Like that's not. I don't want people looking at my be like, oh, that was a good idea. And half of the fucking farming bullshit on YouTube is. They're all fucking liars.
Then get you like a luchador
They're
mask.
so bad.
Get you a luchador
Oh.
mask, and be the
Wait,
masked farmer.
Should I expose them, Kyle?
Actually, exactly, Ray. Be the I'll tell you what, all the YouTube farming people are lying to you. They're all fucking liars and fakes, and I'm gonna expose all of them. Oh, dude.
Right, you know what?
That's actually,
Most
You
of
should
them are
bring them to the fucking
trust fund
show,
kids.
and we'll expose them here. I got a
No,
hammer.
because they're also very fragile homosexuals too.
Even better. We like fragile homosexuals around here. They're
Yeah, but
easier to shatter.
They don't want any fucking.
They don't want no smoke.
controversy.
I know, Ray. I know what you're saying. They don't want no smoke from us. But we're going to give them smoke. We're going to give them smoke because when there's smoke, there's fire. Because they're flamers.
This program is brought to you by viewers like you. Sign up now at ministryofdo.locals.com and help support this show and get all kinds of exclusive content. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
本当に土佐行くの？
あ
タラおじちゃんまで？
タラちゃんですサムライスゲレタ
こいつは本気だ。
落ち着いて。
はい。
電話だ。タラいる？奥さんよ。タラ？
タラちゃんですはい
早く帰ってこい。
おいおい携帯につなぐスピーカーもらえます
In some ways, we're all veterans today. That's right. Everybody give yourself an applause.
You go fuck yourself.
We all fight this great war called life.
yeah. Till fought in a war against cholesterol.
It's true. And I may or may not be winning. I don't know yet.
War. Till's a meme war veteran.
All right, let's finish this.
So much for being so candid with us and answering our questions. I have one more question. Do you remember the exact moment you looked at the other two girls and said to them, "We have to ditch this dude"?
Yes. Great
Yes, that's a
question.
fucking great question.
It is a great question.
Beautiful question.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what
when-
everybody
Well,
wants to know.
question, the other two girls, fuck you, Tookie.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I just meant the ladies. The two
It's a
ladies.
good question. It's a good question.
No, it's really like, okay, the internet wants stories that like make really good sense and happen in black and white and have clear principles. It's the internet wants a hero's tale in every fucking Twitter thread, but it doesn't. Life doesn't work that way, man.
Shut up.
It was
Nobody's expecting
complicated.
a
It
hero's
wasn't
tale
so.
from you.
It wasn't so clear and simple, and things like
And there's no good people in this story.
Yeah, dude. We just want the dirty. You dirty
April had a
people.
pretty nice tale.
Sick Lad says, "Good day, all. What the fuck? Why is there a Muppet on the screen?" This is Tukey from Tukey Soup.
happened over time and then evolved really, really fast, and no one really fucking knew what was going on. And it was just a giant mess, and it involves
There
a
was
whole
dicks
lot
flying
more
everywhere.
than some nerd being thrown out of a group of people. Like there's a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings involved in a very real way, and
Oh, you're over explaining it, Nick. You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Like, jokes aside, I honestly don't think April conspired with Nick and his wife to leave Aaron. I think that they even got caught, like, kind of like, what? This bitch
Yeah,
wanna leave
I think it
her
was
husband
entirely
and come
April's
here?
idea.
What the fuck? Right?
I think it was entirely April's idea, and they got saddled with this fucking big-headed bitch.
Yeah, and they're like,
Yeah,
oh, I
100%.
guess we're doing cocaine. Sure, we fucking high out of our minds all day. Sure. Come
we
in.
were gonna do that anyways, I guess.
And maybe she didn't even like say straight up like, I'm leaving. Oh, can I just stay for a few days because things are not great and all of that? And she never left. And then, yeah.
you know, every person who's involved in any relationship, don't take this to the poly.
Does this guy got floppy disks on his fucking desk? Oh, they're like fake pads.
The coasters.
Yeah, couples.
I was like, what the fuck?
He ain't no Ray holding on Hot Wheels. Floppy,
Must be
floppy
Australian. Has really
Dude,
weird
that-
gay
that was
office
the-
shit.
No,
Do you
that's
think that was cool? I thought it was cool.
I don't know if cool's the one.
I remember playing the shit out of that. You build your own track and then send your cars. Fuck you. It was fun.
Person who's involved in relationships adds an exponential layer of drama because they have connections to everybody else. It becomes a fucking mess really quick. So
yeah. So who kicked Nick out? Or sorry, so who kicked Aaron out? God damn it.
Kayla.
Who kicked Nick out?
Kayla kicked Aaron out of the polycule.
Because he was
Confirmed
in love, dude.
here.
Like, he got too lovey-dovey with it.
He caught
She was
feelings.
repulsed by him.
Everybody was, it sounds like.
Well, apparently he was just sharing her fucking nudes with randos. And I'm pretty sure since he was brazen enough to do it while streaming, he probably sent it to several other people. You know, your boy didn't do too bad. Eh? Boy. This motherfucker.
Send it to the fucking
God, I hate him so much.
He sent it to the fucking whole fucking.
Oh, yeah, his whole friend group.
All the Stoners boys.
100%.
Cheetos seen his Rekieta's wife naked now.
Dude, I just noted. I want to see what the hell. Well, it's probably some joke. Like the Tuki, he has like a parody something. Just smoking.
I believe that. So,
Tuki again here from Tuki Soup. Again, thank you so much for your time and being so gracious.
Just go.
And answering your question. Shut up. This is a follow-up to my first question. Just so we know it wasn't an accident, would you say that Aaron has sampled your essence more than once?
I don't know. I know of the one
I like how
story.
Tuki
but
stares at the fucking ceiling the whole time. It's just like,
I love that he does like the reporter shit. Tuki from Tuki Soup here.
I don't know. I know of the one story, but let me just say that from the story, I can tell you very clearly, it wasn't a fucking accident.
What?
He sought out the of his cuck.
Dude, that's so fucking...
He slurped that juice.
Now you get why the thing was slurp.
Slurp, slurp.
Turns out I was right all along, Kyle. Right all along.
Who said otherwise? Sure.
You were thinking
Take that
it.
win.
You're all thinking it, and you're all wrong. I was
He only
right.
gets imaginary wins.
I get all the wins, god damn it.
Real or not.
Never gonna get one with Hal, so I gotta take him where I can get, right?
Yes. Right.
Oh, baby bird.
Never gonna.
Your
No
boys
woman.
got you.
No woman ever will you win with. Never. No one. No man ever
Never.
will ever win
No.
with any woman on the planet. Ever.
Never did since the beginning of time.
Except for the ones that got murdered. That's technically winning. But like in a very dark sense, I'm not suggesting you might do that. I'm saying that's technically the guy would have won in that situation.
Well,
technically,
you still lose.
Don't do it.
You can win even if they tied.
No matter how many times the thoughts intrusively entering your head.
Baby.
Wow. Spy report. Spy report.
He was. You caught him scooping it into a SpaghettiOs can after he rinsed it.
Good reference.
Melon is such a fucking degenerate shit.
Yeah, maybe you're fucking talking about it a little too much. Yeah, haha, it's funny. Then you move on.
No further questions.
All right. Anybody else have any hard-hitting questions for Rekieta?
Well, Pest has an interesting question in here. I don't know if you want to get into this.
Wait, do I not get to sit around and make fun of Aaron on his show? That's what I wanted to do.
Oh, yeah, you can hang with us, of course. Yeah.
I want to be a normal guy. I want to hang out with my friends.
Yeah, of course, man.
Is this the question you wanted to ask,
yeah.
Carl?
Do you ever talk to April about their marriage and maybe some physical abuse?
Yeah. As it happens, when I first met April, she was not forthcoming about physical abuse. When you think about it, it's not like a lead-in thing. Like, hi, what's up, blonde person I've never met? And she's like, actually, my husband headbutts me and squeezes me.
That would be a red flag immediately. Hi, person I've never met. My husband headbutts me and squeezes me in front of the children, so I'll be quiet.
Yeah, my name Kyle.
Yeah, cool.
Nice to
Hi.
meet you.
Still.
Maybe
Me until I'm
you're
quiet
asking
around the
for it.
children. Like that's not a normal.
Just find a way to get out of that room immediately. I gotta get out of here right now. I
Maybe
gotta get
you
the fuck
were
out of here.
asking for it. Your big mouth.
Yeah. Question. Did you do the dishes?
Was the dinner hot?
Was there lumps in the potatoes?
Conversation, and so it didn't come up for a really long time and in the relationship, not until things were ending, and then it was more like I was just thankful to have Aaron out of there. Aaron wants to blame me for a lot of stuff with April, but the biggest person to blame about stuff with April is Aaron, and he can take that a couple ways. He can take it maliciously, like he's a giant asshole and acted like one, or you take it non-maliciously and say, "Guy, like, dude, it wasn't going to work out, and you guys tried to make it work and didn't, and that's fine. Like, it just wasn't time yet." Or there's the really funny way in which, well,
time yet for what? Wasn't time yet. For what?
I don't know. He wasn't being interesting, so
It wasn't time yet for love.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling Twitter now.
Yeah,
we're not talking about
story.
Well,
anymore.
Yeah,
we'll move on to the last bit because I got one more question that Rekieta needs to answer for us. Remember, there was a debate going on whether or not Aaron was faking donos to make his goals. And, well,
I believe that.
They asked Rekieta if he knows anything about it.
I don't get this opportunity.
Nick, send April the link.
So she's we've long suspected that Aaron fakes donations.
Oh my God, you're so Australian.
Do you?
I think he might even be New Zealander.
Oh, that's even worse.
We suspected the fake donations.
It's like a gay Australian. It's redundant.
Will have any background as to whether or not all the donations are real. When $100 comes in on PayPal, is that real, or does he make them up, or has he been known to make them up?
We know he made some up.
Honesty on donations is dubious at best. It is not to be trusted. That's where I'll end it.
Spy report.
Hit the like button.
He's just throwing.
Dubious
shit
at best.
That's what everyone. That's not news. He doesn't have any.
Not conclusive. Yeah, he really didn't.
Yeah, he just wanted to show some shit.
Really
Probably, but he doesn't know actually because Aaron did the show in his house and probably didn't have nothing to do.
I still can't believe he tasted Rekieta's cum.
Why does he read Kiwi Farms, then jacks off, and then go look at his ex-wife's profile?
Well, I was gonna bring that up.
That's weird.
I'll show Kyle this. I know Kyle hasn't really seen it.
Nope.
Let me find it where
Did
it's
we
at.
get April tits? I need to be informed. I need to set up a.
She doesn't have tits to get, Kyle.
Dude,
Can I set up alarms
Kyle,
on
I've been
Kiwi
sending
Farms?
you all kinds of tits. You just got to pretend which one you thinks are hers. One of them's real.
Okay. I'm gonna
You just
figure
got
it
to
out.
figure out which one it is.
All right.
The black ones you could rule out immediately.
Get the clues.
Well,
All
I
right.
sent him like 50 black chicks and one white. I thought he'd figure it out by now.
So this is Aaron's Google history.
Why is it so fuzzy?
Because it's really zoomed in so you can see it. All right, so he visited April Imholte's Twitter.
It's so fuzzy.
Oh, so this is like in reverse order, right? So April Imholte's Twitter is last. So let's go all the way to the bottom.
Oh.
Kiwi Farms, Nick Rekieta, Rekieta Law. Kiwi Farms, Nick Rekieta, Rekieta Law.
The
Kiwi Farms,
timestamps.
Rekieta, Rekieta Law. Kiwi Farms. Still, that's 20 minutes later on reading Rekieta shit. Then to
And like a minute after, from like he went from Rekieta's Kiwi Farm
3:52 p.m. At 3:53, he had his dick out.
His dick out. He's like, guess it's time.
Oh, but that one didn't do, so he went to the next one. See, at the same time, that one still didn't do, so he went to Oh, that one did the
That's
job.
like the homepage. That's
big tits ass MILF wanted hubby to watch.
Yeah, scroll down one entry. So that's when he went to the website. So he went like, Pornhub, free, yada yada. That's the homepage. Then he went to recommended.
Yeah.
Because the website already has the algorithm for him.
Yeah,
so he went to recommended. Yes, and then what was recommended? Big ass MILF wants hubby to watch. That took a minute.
What I'm talking about.
Homepage, recommended, scroll a bit, like, yep. That's it.
Don't we all scroll a little bit? Like, how do you go to? Like, even if I saw what I wanted, I'm like, man, what's down a little bit further?
He got the cuck porn, and it apparently though took him 354 to 425. Took him 31 minutes to jerk off.
Nah, I don't think that. I think
unless
it was
he
like
jerked off in 5 minutes, took himself a little 20-minute nap.
5 minutes, then he went wash his hand. Yeah, he went to do something else. Then he came back and he's like, okay, let me check on her. Let me start the cycle.
Yeah, let me see
start
her
the cycle
updates.
again. Yeah, let me start the cycle again.
He enjoyed the story.
Look, I got some Gatorade in the fridge. I'm not going for another.
Don't touch that dial. We will be right back.
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight, yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
Question, why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.
Nope. Next. I'm good.
All right, so
what's with that?
Let's take a look at Aaron's response. We're running out of time. I gotta move along.
Doom, your reputation precedes you. Wait till you crack and see what we.
I want to get to the bottom of why porn sucks.
Doom clone. Good morning, baby bird. That's the funniest one. The fact that people bought that one.
Doom. What'd he say?
Doom said in the chat, "Good morning, baby bird," implying
he does.
He likes the woman to spit the from her mouth
that's what
into
they got from it.
into his mouth, like a.
Oh, I get it. Oh, that's even more disgusting. I thought like
a baby bird.
You know, he went for the cave, but
you know you got a hot tour. You got a hot tour on that shit.
Yeah, but he only likes a hot tour if it's full of someone else's into his mouth.
Dude, this motherfucker lays on his bed and spits up in the air and catches it in his mouth because he's fucking lovely.
I don't know if that's gayer or not, but it's pretty fucking gay.
He's retarded.
That one was.
Oh, he's wearing a shirt that says "hack comedian." Yes, Inkler, it's called snowballing, but the act of giving someone the is baby birding.
Yeah, even his self-awareness is
the group activity is
not funny.
No, I just say it's selflessness. Like if that's what you need, bro. Like you can have at it, I guess. I don't know. This is a weird world we're living in.
Doom clone. Good morning, baby bird. That's the funniest one. The fact that people bought that one. That one was funny to me.
Yeah, we bought it because it's very believable. That's
that
what
one
you're
was
missing.
Funny to me. I didn't cry at all in the shower for an hour after hearing that.
No, he probably didn't because he probably enjoyed it and it was probably a highlight of his life.
I think he just gets hard when people are talking about him.
I can't wait for the comments.
Oh, by the way, real quick. So the browsing history that was like him letting that slip through his stream?
Someone probably didn't
Has access
log
to his
out.
shit.
Someone probably didn't log out from his account, or someone had access or password to his old account and logged into his Google Chrome account from a separate computer and was able to see his history because they all sync.
Hey, for him to not change his well, he's also stupid, Kyle. For him to
No,
not
that's
change his
fishy.
passwords after getting kicked out.
Nah, that's
You know
kind
what-
of fishy.
You know what it is? You know, this
You
is
know,
the
I
likely
hate him
scenario.
as much as all y'all, but
This is a likely
pretty
scenario.
Darn,
Stupid.
kind of impossible to hack someone's Google
No,
account.
no one's hacking. This is probably what happened. You ever been
No,
over to a
hacking-
friend? You ever been over a friend's house and like logged into Facebook on their computer?
Sure, but that was
Watched
And then-
porn on their computer, which is weird.
And
Yeah.
you logged into Facebook on their computer,
Oh, I know.
right? And then you forgot to log out. And so like a day or two later, suddenly you get a bunch of Facebook posts saying like, "I'm gay. I'm actually coming out. I've totally loved men this whole time." You're like, "What the fuck? I'm not posting these." Same
Dude,
concept.
I make sure
happened to you?
everybody
He-
that comes to my house has to log in on my computer.
Steve
so I
J's
can
got it
data
right.
log 'em.
He's done streams from Rekieta's
Mm-hmm.
house, so he's had to log into his Google account, and he
Mm-hmm.
probably forgot to log out, and Rekieta didn't realize it.
100%.
Because
Hey,
Kyle,
hey,
the Google
Till,
Chrome specifically has a sync feature, so all your
Yeah, but-
histories from like your
But it also
phone,
has a 30-day timeout, so that means
Yeah,
somebody had
and
to
also-
keep going into their.
these pictures
keep
might be
that-
old. He
That-
might
that-
have
that-
screenshot these months ago and just been sitting on them.
No.
Because
You
there
think
was
he jerked off on Rekieta's house?
there wasn't a
After-
date.
Wait. Look how little sense does that make? How would still?
No,
I don't think
well,
you're
the
making
history
any
is
sense.
from wherever you're at.
No, yeah,
No.
How is- Calm, let me, because I'm savoring. I'm
Oh, get it-
savoring
get it,
how
Kyle,
dumb
get
you
it,
guys.
Kyle.
I'm savoring it.
Mm-hmm.
How could he have done that on Rekieta's house? So he was streaming on Rekieta's house,
Uh-huh.
looking at the future Kiwi Farms thread that didn't even exist. At the time?
No, Kyle,
No.
no.
Look how dumb he is.
Kyle,
Boom.
how do you not understand this? He
No, I
logged
get it,
in.
that-
He logged in to
the sync
stream.
feature? I get what
Right?
you're saying, but I don't think
It was
that's what
still
happened.
logged in long after they had their falling out, and Rekieta probably grabbed like a screenshot of it, or even fucking maybe April still has his password and just logged in, and they looked at his fucking history.
That it's more probable than.
But it
just if-
also, I'm saying
How many
either one of
months ago
those
there
is a solution to how they got a hold of it. I don't think they hacked anything.
I didn't mean hacking as in breaking the
I don't know,
security.
Kyle. I
mean,
think you meant they were
someone
like sitting in a room.
figuring- Because if someone had access to his password, had his Google password, that would be a lot more history leaks and shenanigans and all
Maybe
sorts
they're
of shit.
waiting for him to hang himself.
All I'm saying is that whatever that was, all I'm saying is that it's also possible that that was
Kyle,
fake,
I have actual
easily
footage.
fake.
I have actual footage of Rekieta and April Imholte hacking Aaron Imholte's Google account.
You know what? Shut up. I
Jesus
didn't mean
Christ.
hacking in like breaking in.
Here they are. They're hacking his Google account.
Fuck you. I'm probably right, actually. Like it's probably some Kiwi Farm shit. Like I hate
Look,
Aaron.
here-
He
here's-
probably does that, but
here's
that was
Nick
probably
Rekieta. Here they are. They're hacking his Google account.
No, yeah, but I don't think that's how it works. Like, it's really hard to access, even if you have the password, if you're not the person using it currently, it's really hard to get on someone's Google account.
Can we just finish this fucking video? We haven't got
No,
more than 20
no,
seconds.
we're
It's
gonna
already,
fucking
we're already at
keep
the top
talking
of the
about-
hour. I want to finish this.
We got 4
True,
minutes.
but
3
also
minutes.
really disheartening because I was like, oh man.
What is disheartening?
Look at how many people looked at that and
Like
went,
you give a fuck.
yeah, checks out.
See, I told you. He was crying in his fucking shower.
Oh yeah, 100%. This dude's such a queer.
Just crying in my shower.
I'll be honest with you. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Like, there were a lot of people going, oh, well, the person who said that lies fucking constantly, so obviously this is horseshit. This is something you would have come out with day one. But, like, then the amount of people who, they weren't even mad. It wasn't even Aaron haters who were like, I'm just going to believe anything bad about Aaron. There were a lot of people who, like...
No, Aaron, we all think you're gay. We've thought this for months. Your co-host, Johnny, tells people openly that you're a homosexual. No one's surprised that you drank another man's cum. Slurped it up like a shot glass. I heard it was put in a receptacle for you.
Nonchalant.
Yeah, that
just
part
like,
I was like,
yeah,
what?
I believe that. I'm like, what? Fuck you too, then. You dick. All right, let's address something real quick, and then we'll get it out of the way.
Yes, D-Ball Money. Johnny has emphatically said that Aaron Imholte is gay.
Oh, he definitely has gay tendencies.
No, Johnny says he's straight up gay. He fucks men.
He's been to the gay 90s. Remember that?
He's the slurp king, I heard. No, for real. On God, no cap, D-Ball Money. No cap. None at all.
Is their friendship
bald?
They're not friends anymore?
Here's the deal.
Who, Johnny? No, he's still his co-host.
Remember when I first had the remember when I first had the legal
See if YouTube
stuff,
is like downgrading
and
the video.
I said I can't.
Because all of a sudden
talk
everything has
about
gotten
X, Y,
really
and Z.
fuzzy for me.
And if there's like
Zoom
super
does that,
chats and
yeah.
stuff that mention X, Y, and Z, I can't read them. I'm sorry. There's stuff going on. Same thing with right now. So if you're going to be mad, if you're going to be upset,
Yo, what up, Ty, man?
that I can't read certain things, probably best that you just turn it off now. If you're going to be upset that I'm going to say things that might be antithetical to the way you want things to be, I'm sorry. You should probably turn it off now. If you don't want to hear
how you're gay and you love slurping other men's
I know a lot of you are asking, and I know a lot of you are asking because you just want the hot gossip. I get it. It's not gossip. It's not internet.
No, Aaron, we just want you to admit you're gay. That's it. That's how you make this all go away. You come out like Kevin Spacey. That's how you make it all go away.
It's far beyond that. And we're only going to find out more. So stop asking. I appreciate it. A lot of you are asking in very goodwill. I know it upset a lot of people yesterday. I know I caused a lot of people to spurg the fuck out when I said, I'm sorry, guys, I hate to burst your bubble. But liars lie.
Gay.
And no, like, I never thought in my 30s.
Yeah, we're going to take your word for it. Like, why the fuck would anybody believe you? Your word is just as good as Nick's and just as good as April's, which is got gabbage. You got gabbage in your muff.
Yeah,
Why would you ever do that? I wouldn't even let Hal see my
Well, that's weird, but okay.
I don't want her to see it. Don't look.
Till does 69s wearing pants.
I wear a yarmulke, but right over, just over my ass.
He goes to the bathroom, walking backwards. Excuse me, honey, I gotta go to the bathroom.
No, Till's got one of the jewel butt plugs to make it look pretty.
He has a little pinky one.
Pop that little thing, and you can't see my butt.
But yeah, I don't get. How do you try to worm your way out of people knowing that you tasted another man's cum?
I don't fucking know, bro. I have lived my life where I don't have to contemplate that or think about it.
I don't know how you get yourself in that kind of fucking predicament.
I was at the beginning. I was thinking, what JJ was thinking. Yeah, like he got like mouth to mouth.
But he said it wasn't unknowing. That means that there was intent involved in it.
Shit.
There was intent involved. Intent to taste Rekieta's cum. He wanted to taste the cum of someone who got 20,000 live viewers.
He had 101,000 at one point, but
whatever. Who cares? Yeah, who cares?
That's a lot, motherfucker. Just don't say who cares. That's a lot of fucking people.
Who cares? That's not a lot.